everyone, and welcome to our channel. Today we are going to take a look at the infrastructure of the universe we know, as I promised at the end of this video previously, and we will examine two juxtaposed arguments, one proposing an intelligent design inherent in the universe, which is widely supported by Christians, Muslims, and Jews, a monotheistic family, so to speak, and the other argument negating the monotheistic view. First, let us look at the arguments from the monotheistic perspective and contrast them with wider points of view. The size of the Earth, its nearly circular orbit, its axis tilt, its 24-hour revolution, and the relative size and distance between the Earth and Moon must be precise for life to exist. In rebuttal to this claim, we cannot discard the possibility of life's existence on planets of a different size, orbit around their suns, distance from their moons, which they may not even have, or frequency of rotation around their axes, and due to various differences in these situations, life on other planets may be totally different from life as we know here on Earth. The oxygen and nitrogen levels of the atmosphere and the protective ozone surrounding the Earth must be within a specific range for life to exist. Contrary to this claim, scientists have found the first multicellular animals that apparently live entirely without oxygen. The creatures reside deep in one of the harshest environments on Earth, the Mediterranean Ocean's L'Atalante Basin, which contains salt brine so dense that it doesn't mix with the oxygen-containing waters above. Previous examples taken from the water and sediments in the basin showed that single-celled life was present. But a new study published recently in BMC Biology has identified multicellular animals that apparently live and reproduce in the sediments under the salt brine. Italian and Danish researchers described three new species of tiny animals called loricifera. The animals took up radioactively tagged leucine, an amino acid, and fluorescent probe that labels living cells, evidence that they were alive when they were collected. The researchers also found examples of individuals that contained eggs and evidence of apparent molting, which led them to conclude that the animals spent their whole lives in the harsh sediments. The creature's cells apparently lack mitochondria, the organelles that use oxygen to power a cell. Instead, they are rich in what it seems to be hydrogenosomes, organelles that can do a similar job in anaerobic or oxygen-free environments. This also disproves the claim that the Earth's distance from the Sun must be in the so-called Goldilocks zone. Not too far and not too close, but just right to maintain temperatures to support life. Another argument of creationist or monotheistic proponents is that DNA is God's information code for life. Again, this is another myopic point of view that defies mathematics and statistical probability in the light of infinity or eternity. At this point, we see that the proponents of creationism, in other words, religionists, have a very myopic view of life and evolution. So, shall we stop climbing further beyond to find the truth, or shall we rest in our comfort zone and simply believe what others say? Or shall we just totally discard the existence of God by following another extreme, atheism? If we want to find out the truth, we must look for it objectively, not subjectively, and not jump to conclusions prematurely. The question we are facing here is whether God exists or not. To find the truth, we must put aside all our previous presumptions based simply on belief or faith. The God that most of us believe or do not believe today is a classical epitome of a fairy tale character. However, let us continue on our journey to find the real truth. As we continue, let us remind ourselves of the famous quote by Albert Einstein, who said that everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. What he was emphasizing is the importance of simplicity in understanding complex ideas. From his point of view, scientific theories should aim at simplicity without oversimplifying or distorting the truth. He was in support of finding the simplest explanation or solution that accurately represents reality without reducing it to a point where essential details are lost. This reflected his philosophical approach to scientific inquiry and pursuit of knowledge. Therefore, based on the simple understanding of the concept of infinity or eternity mentioned in this video, how can we even attempt to define God or Supreme Being? Nevertheless, the probability of this being's existence exists. And the only way is to open ourselves, particularly our minds, to this incalculable probability. So how can we do this? Following Albert Einstein's recommendation, we will start in a simple fashion, which will be presented in our next video.
Thank you for watching this video, and to see more of our informative and educational videos, please don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel, and also place any comments or questions below this video, as well as press on like. Thank you very much.